We're going to tell a story about the Macho Man Randy Savage. When we were working for Nick Goulas, me and Randy, we'd eat at the Waffle House every day. We was wrestling for Nick Goulas some, and the guys they loved Randy. Didn't give a shit about me, but they loved Randy. So they was cleaning the tables at the Waffle House. So Randy talked them into where we'd tip them $2 a day, and we'd come in there and they would take all the food, the scraps, and just put them in like two huge boxes. There'd be like desserts mixed in there and whatever. But we go in there, we'd get us an iced tea, and then we would sit there and they'd bring two big boxes of like parts of steak, parts of baked potatoes, macaroni in there. So we didn't really give a shit if somebody spit on it or whatever. We just know we just don't get full eating free steak scraps, baked potato stuff, macaroni stuff, and if there's some lemon meringue pie, some banana pie in there, anything like that, that we was going to eat it. So that was the norm. Every day we'd walk in and they'd be waiting on the Macho Man, happier and shit, because he was going into the Waffle House to see them. He's actually talking to them. We're having our iced tea, and there they come out, and they'd have their two big ass fucking boxes of. It was basically one for him and one for me. So I think he was telling him in secret to give him more steak than me, but I didn't. It wasn't bad for me of doing the steak bones, but the baked potatoes was great. Any kind of baked beans, all the stuff. We was basically eating for free and eating as much as we wanted. So it was almost like a free buffet every day. But that's sort of the tricks that I learned for survival on the road with Macho Man Randy Savage. So next time you go to a Waffle House, you can think of that and laugh, because you knew that you could potentially be getting a lot of those food scraps for free. And Randy was known as one of the cheapest guys in wrestling, but I think I surpassed him. But anytime we'd have a bill, we'd split that thing right down the middle. But then again, he'd always charge me an extra penny. But anyway, that's another day in the life of the Macho Man. Okay, we're still working for Nick Goulas in Nashville, Tennessee, where Randy's the big star, and I'm sleeping outside his door, with a little bit of heat coming underneath, and I'd have the blanket on me. But I wasn't. Randy was sort of paranoid about his girlfriend at the time, so he never would really trust her. We took off, and he told her that he was going to go to the gym for at least 3 hours. So we went out in the car, and we got in his car and left. So then all of a sudden we go in like we was going to go to the gym, but he turned around. He turned around and parked where he could see his apartment. Who's ever in the apartment could look out and see him. So all of a sudden we're sitting there waiting and waiting there for him. I said, well, I thought we was going to go to the gym, you know. So all of a sudden we see his girlfriend leaves in the car. And he says, well, she didn't say she was going to go anywhere. And at that time, so he said, you just go ahead to the gym and wait on me till I'll call you, then I'll come pick you up. Okay. So good. I can train all day and he's going to do something at home or whatever. So I'm at the gym now. Now what Randy did is he waited. His girlfriend left and then came back. All of a sudden, this is a wrestling story, right? So to make a long story short, when he gets back or she gets back, and all of a sudden his girlfriend was gone. So I moved in there full time. So whatever she was doing, he didn't approve of it. He hinted that he dunked her head in the toilet a couple times, but I don't know if he was ribbing me or not, because you know how wrestlers tell stories. I just don't know. Is all of a sudden she was there when I got there, and then all of a sudden she was gone, and all of her stuff was gone. So I had a great workout, about a 3-hour workout by myself. And then Randy come, and then he says, "Oh, come on back to the house. You can come on in and stay in the house now." So whatever it was, don't know. Whatever it was, don't care. I just knew that I was now living inside. I didn't have to sleep on the floor outside and come inside and be roommates. So his girlfriend was gone. and where she went, I don't know. But it was me and Randy in the apartment in Nashville after that. Just another day in the life of the Macho Man, Randy Savage. That's right. Stories about the Macho Man, Randy Savage, before he had hit the big time. He was just, I think he was a much better wrestler before he hit the big time. There you had to do stuff the way they wanted. But before that, Randy was sort of a loose cannon. He did what the hell he wanted to do, and he was exciting as hell. So this ain't WWE stuff. Me and Randy were working a spot show somewhere. Usual, he was driving. I'm over sitting in the passenger seat, and he's telling me, okay, write the card down. I'm putting this in his book, what the card is, boom, 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 what the finishes are, what to do, what not to do, how long each match was going to go, how long the show should be, etc. If there's any angles we're doing where we're coming back there again. It's called storytelling in wrestling. Then Randy started telling me about his workout of the day, of what he was doing, because we trained at separate times, same gym, whatever. He had stuff to do. So he's going on and on about supersetting this and trisetting this and push pull and that. How many sets? How many think that's enough, even though that's a bad body part, etc. So we're just talking bodybuilding and training, what we had to eat that day, and etc. Then all of a sudden, we're sitting there, we're on the highway, and all of a sudden this thing go boom, kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. We ran out of gas. He turns to me and he goes, we ran out of gas. He says, why didn't you tell me we was running out of gas? I said, God damn, Randy, you're fucking driving. You were the one driving. Over here, I'm in the passenger side. So I'm looking at your thing. It looks like it's still got a quarter of a tank in it. Well, you're riding shotgun. You're supposed to let me know that I'm running out of gas. I said, God damn. But anyway, we called up one of the referees and they come and brought us some gas. Then we made it to the next exit. So you never know what's going to happen. Remember now, if you're riding in a car, it's your job to tell the driver how much gas he's got, even if you can't really see it because you're way over here looking to over there and it ain't the same thing. So you'll have to remind the driver about every 5 minutes, make sure we got enough gas. Let's not run out of gas. Make sure we got enough gas. Let's not run out of gas. So Randy, he's about ready to smack me because I kept making fun of him. I'm not stupid. But anyway, that's just another day in the life of the things that can happen with pro wrestlers when you're the Macho Man, Randy Savage. I said, get ready, get ready, get ready. I got the dots on. I got the elbow ready, baby. We're going to see it. Let's do it right now.